Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses like... That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Looks to thread it through. Well intercepted, really well tuned in. Forward it goes. Yarmolenko. Lovely bit of skill. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Zapata. Now it's Muriel. West Ham will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
Well, I think the understanding, Peter, in this team has developed to an instinctive level whereby the pass and move philosophy is executed with great precision now.
Kressler. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Oh, real danger here. Chance to break. And the shot! And he's done it! And Atalanta go in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see...
It's Yarmolenko! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
And here's Yarmolenko. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. He's gone for it! Cresswell plays it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. It's come through, and here's Muriel. And it's Gomez. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Antonio. That is very well defended. And it's Gomez. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Antonio gets flagged offside. And here's Zapata. Cut out in the nick of time. Breaks on here. Antonio. He's had a look. And the finish! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. And it's Antonio. Antonio, he gets past his big chance! Zabaleta. Antonio! Just off target.
Antonio certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's Zapata. And here's Muriel. Zapata. Luis hits one! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Atalanta produced a terrific spell at the end there, culminating in a chance that their fans could not believe did not go in. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. West Ham get the second half started. Good ball, it's found its target. Antonio, and Antonio! Decent enough try. He can get that clear. Shoots! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Bonner cuts it out. Tresfant. There's the through ball. Now it's Yarmolenko. And the shot! Goal!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second-half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen, and this is a very welcome tonic now. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Well, this is a very real chance, and
he's had a crack. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. West Ham have been showing their creativity through the middle, something I've noticed a lot more of in the last, say, dozen games or so.
Diop. Antonio. Noble. Has he picked him out? Goes for goal! Oh, taken with style! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
West Ham are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Well played, he saw that coming. Brings it forward. Now it's Yarmolenko. Yarmolenko. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Ilicic, short, hits one! He scored!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Atalanta get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
It could be Yarmolenko! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Played in by Yarmolenko. Defending of the desperate variety.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And here's Yarmolenko. He's had that shooting chance! He has done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So the lead now is 2. And he's straight offside.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Yarmolenko gets his foot in there. Yarmolenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gomez. Oh, looks... has a pop! No mistake! Just one goal in it now! Game on! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Cresswell. Ogbonna. Noble. Ogbonna. It's gone for a throw-in. Time added on 4 minutes. And it's Cresswell. He's picked him out.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
And that's it. Quite a game. Memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
All that remains for me is to